Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? Today, another week called Sunday. Anyway, they've been said, what's good, people? I come to you once again with some more devastating moves. As you know, through the weekend, I always try to tell y'all to, to try to be careful. A lot of you girls are listening. A lot of you girls are going to do what you want to do because you're going to do what you want to do anyway. Anyway, that being said, I went through the internet and I came upon two girls that was murdered this year. Let me just get my notes because I'm not one with remembering. I may butcher her name. I may butcher both of their names, so you have to forgive me. I will put it right here. Lamia Beard. Okay, she was 30 years old. She was killed by a gunshot in Norfolk, Virginia. Anyway, that being said, it's funny because, well, not funny, but, it's funny, it's weird because people being murdered and stuff like that, and the first thing about it is, oh, they must have been doing something, or they must have been doing this and that. It's funny how we make up excuses why people have to be murdered. It's sad because we live in a world where we're discriminated against. We live in a world where people forget that other people have to survive the best way they can, and if they're not coming to you asking you for money, I don't understand why you're worried about how they're making their money if they're not putting it. Because it's funny, because it's not funny, but in reality is that if girls are escorting or girls are prostituting, this is just what I'm thinking, she may not have been doing this, but if girls are doing this and stuff like that, they're selling their bodies and stuff like that. I don't believe that there's one girl who decided, oh my God, I'm going to be a prostitute the rest of in my heart. Now, there's some girls, I could be wrong because I've been wrong many times before. In my heart, I like to believe that there are no girls who decide, I'm going to do this the rest of my life. I think a lot of girls had a plan that they wanted, but I don't think they kind of things got a way of shifting that it don't quite exactly go with the way you want it to go. God, this video's going to the left. And, it's just the fact that, if they're not coming to you, and I think about it, if transsexuals decided, I'm not saying this is what they were doing, decided, we're not going to do any more escort, we're not going to do any prostitution. And y'all say, well, they're born men anyway, so they have to suffer the repercussions. So if they're born men, and they're selling their bodies as sex workers and stuff like that, trying to survive, let's just say that they didn't do that. Now, if you say that they're born men and stuff like that, and, they decided they're going to be criminals, they're just going to pick up a gun and start robbing every person that walked by, and, walking around the streets, everybody's going to be a target. Now, just imagine if they flipped it, because there's a lot of us, some of us, y'all can't really detect who we are. Now, just suppose we decided to start doing stuff like that. Another some just come out, oh, I'll get you, motherfuckers, I'll catch you. No, you wouldn't. Because if you cannot detect us walking down the street, you don't even know where your last destination of life. Just imagine if we started doing that. Now, just imagine. Because the thing about it was that, we could come in the form of something else, which we do, and we could pop up on you and just get you. And the thing about you is like, oh, I'll be ready. No, if you're sitting mind your business, you will not be ready. So I know you want to play the hero. Oh, girl, I will spook you out of. No, you wouldn't. Sometimes the disguise is the best disguise when it's sitting in front of your face, and you don't even know it is a disguise. Anyway, that being said, back on subject, Raven. Okay, sorry. It just gets me upset. You know how I feel about this. This bothers me so bad. Because every girl got to do what she got to do at the end of the day. She ain't putting no gun in your hand, stabbing you up, or killing somebody in your family. I don't understand what is the problem. Anyway, that being said. Well, anyway, back on subject. Lamama, I'm sure I'm butchering her name. I just call her Beard because it's B-E-A-R-D. I cannot pronounce some of these names, and I'm not going to try because I'm not perfect. Anyway, that being said, if you got any information in reference to this, and this is Norfolk, Virginia, it's 188 Lock You Up. That's 188 LOCKUUP. Anyway, that being said, there was another girl that was murdered. She was murdered and she was put up on top of the fence. I don't know how this happened. I was not there. However, I'm just going to report and let you know what actually happened from what I read according to another website. Her name is Tasha DeJesus, or DeJesus, whatever the way you want to put it. It's T-A-J-A, and I have it right up here, so you can just read it yourself. She was stabbed, and she was stabbed and up on top of a fence behind a warehouse. And the guy who was in questioning for her murder, they found him a couple blocks away. apparent suicide. You know, we take these videos and stuff like that, and I try to make these videos because I want you to be very much aware. Allegedly, that's the person who supposedly have killed her from sources. She was stabbed to death. She was stabbed in the neck, or stabbed. Anyway, that being said, anyway, she was murdered. Allegedly, I'm assuming that they're trying to say that that's probably somebody she was dealing with, or her boyfriend. You know, so I don't know what happened myself. All I do know is there are 2 transgender women that are murdered, and they're both dead, and they're not here to tell the story. Unfortunately, I'm here to tell you the best way I can. I'm not perfect. I'm no news anchor. I'm more like a comedian type of person, but I do try to spread this type of information out, you know, to let you be much more aware of what's going on, and we're still being murdered. And I was talking along with a couple other girls, and they were saying, listen, girl, I'm strapped up. They're not taking me, and I get it, you know. And the thing about it is that, you know, people just living their life and trying to mind their business, and sometimes you're not allowed that convenience sometimes, and sometimes people get very angry with you for living in your truth, and they can. And my thing is live and let live, and you really don't have to do anything with that person, you know, they're just living their life, you know. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, after a while, transsexuals going to really get tired of this. After a while, you're going to watch this whole thing flip around, and there's going to be a lot of girls who's going to say enough is enough. And you're going to start seeing girls, oh, she's set in jail for killing this girl, she's set in jail for killing, she's set in jail for killing this person, she's set in jail for killing that person. And they're not going to be bothered. They're not going to be bothered. And it's sad because we should be able to live and let other people live their life, because they're not living their life for us, they're living their life for themselves. And their survival of best means is by the best means that they know, you know, necessary and stuff like that, you know. It's just sad, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there and stuff like that. And I kind of didn't want to do a video like this because I was like, you know, when I do videos like this, you know, I'm always getting to my, oh, well, girl, they got what they deserve, da, 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 da. People always want to see it. And that's the same thing, you know, it goes back to me with the girls like me, and I'm talking about the transsexuals. You always want to take a picture of another girl, you want to shoot her down, you want to talk about her silicone, her face, and everything that's all messed up and stuff like that. You know, you want to laugh, you want to put everything out in the open, you know, this girl's a part of your world, and you put it out in the forum so everybody can see it, because you want everybody to laugh. And understand that some of you girls may be so passable, so beautiful and stuff like that. But you have to understand one thing. When you call a girl a brick, remember one thing. You could easily bend over, go down between your legs, and you pull it up. And that motherfucking dick will tell you right in a minute, I'm still here too. So what you calling her is the same that goes back to you. So next time you post a picture of another transsexual and you want to read her, remember, you call her a man, you call her all the things, bitch, you're still a man too. At the end of the fucking day, you have to look down between your motherfucking legs. Remember, that's your motherfucking mirror. So when you look at your dick, you look at your mirror. You look at her, remember, you're the same thing as her. So if you think you're so exempted, you think you could just walk through this life and just feel as though you're so fucking beautiful, so proper, so got it all on point, remember, your mirror is between your legs, bitch. So you keep that in mind. Oh God, this went to the left. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to get up here because it's going to the left and I'm getting pissed off because that's one thing that pissed me off. Every time I turn around, some girl want to post a picture about another girl. And half you bitches who do it don't even look better than one you post. So anyway, that being said, I want to say hello all new people, boom. I want to say oh people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. What you do to you, I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody like it, then fuck them.